Chris, Dustin, I'm so annoyed by this next thing I'm going to read you. Comes from Quince, who I think is the same. I think it's the same person that does Sacred Sail Saga with us, right?
That is the same name, but based on what you're about to read, we better verify.
Yeah.
Because this is extreme.
Trust then verify. Hey lads, my girlfriend saw me brushing my teeth for the first time this week. She was shocked to see that instead of holding my head still and using my arm to generate movement, I instead hold my toothbrush still and vigorously bop my head up and down to generate the required friction to get my teeth clean. This seems to have caused her great distress, and she has even insinuated I should change to a more conventional style. Do you think I should abandon 3 decades of perfectly functional teeth cleaning procedures to appease this girl? And do you have any unusual bathroom habits? Don't worry about us. Don't even worry about me. We really need to get into this one because this is preposterous. I don't even. So what you're basically, why wouldn't, if that's how you brush your teeth, then why wouldn't you just have some sort of stand in your bathroom with a toothbrush sticking out of it? And then you just walk up to it and you just move your head and just let it just go crazy in your mouth. There you go, Lockmort.
What an unnatural, like, I can't even imagine getting a good rhythm with my head like that. Like, that's so, this guy's neck must be insane. Is the first thing is like, this guy has to have the biggest neck, the most muscular fucking neck in existence. If you're brushing your teeth every day with just head movement, is that why you're doing it? Is it like an exercise for you?
Yeah, he's got like really powerful, like this muscle here in his neck.
Yeah,
is like it's insane.
But he's like a stick everywhere. It looks like a snake swallowed a basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
wide neck.
That's crazy to me. This whole thing is insane. Like, look, I don't think you necessarily have to change because it's not. If you're, I understand if you're doing 3 decades doing this, that's going to be hard to unlearn, and for you. I could see how that would be massively inconvenient. However, I just can't conceptualize how this very nature of brushing your teeth isn't infinitely more convenient than just the normal way. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of where.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
I got 2 thoughts on this.
Please.
First of all, number 1, I think I'm calling bullshit on this. I think that we have someone who knows what, quite frankly, triggers us and wrote this in because they knew it would elicit this type of response. Let's say that's not the case. I'm just going to say it. There's something deeply Freudian about this. There's some kind of, this motion.
It's a blowjob motion. That's what I was just saying is like, because you'd think everyone listening to this, you're thinking it's crazy, right? But do it. Like, just hold. I'm doing it. Holding my pen up to my mouth, right? And just pretending that the motion, like, this is what you would have to do, is this motion. It's even crazier when you do it. But here's my conundrum because I would agree with you, except for if this is the same person that works with us on Sacred Sail Saga, he already has our attention, right? Wouldn't you do this to become like a character or something like that? But you're already in. So I actually think he might be telling the truth. If he's lying, I'm going to be really disappointed, actually, in him as a person. If he's lying. Not because you can lie to me about whatever you want. You don't owe me anything. But you're misjudging. You're one of the rare examples of a person who already has become a character here. Not in that we know a lot about you or people, but you're a part of something we do.
The thing that convinces me about this, and it could be bullshit. It could be. However, this probably isn't even in the upper echelon of weird shit that I know is true about certain people's habits or like just weird routines that people do. Like this, it's bizarre, but it's not so bizarre as to trigger some kind of like, well, that's not plausible. There are people who eat pennies.
Right.
I have an update.
Yeah.
So on Patreon, you can go and you can search your list of all patrons. So I searched Quince. There is indeed one Quince. And and this is him.
All right, man.
All right.
lot
Well,
to deal
we're
with
going to need
right
more
now.
information here. I think but this potentially has opened up a can of worms that I didn't anticipate. But I'm eager to see in what completely useless directions it brings our show into the future.